Folks, y'all see what the title says. Some people make it so easy and blatant that you have to do this, because if you don't, well, it's not like they won't keep doing it. And we're talking about Sonny Hostin, the Puerto Rican that come from a lineage of slave traders. So she's found out. But normally it's the ones that cry reparations the most come from the dirtiest background. Now, granted, you bear no responsibility for what your great, I get it. That's like somebody coming to me talking about, Nick Taylor, you owe us a partial of this land. And since you don't have horses, the modern workhorse goes for this much a horse. And you owe us for 9 horses. Number one, who are you and what the hell are you talking about? Well, your great grandfather, Cyrus. Yes. Got pictures of him. Yeah. But what? Well, turns out he's on record that he swindled my great-great-grandfather out of a part of this land that you own, and he stole 9 horses from him. So in today's dollars, you owe us this. Man, if you don't get the hell out of my face, you have definitely lost your mind.
Man, this is some bullshit.
You don't get the hell out of my face? But anyway, this bird, though, just lies. And she lies. And you want to talk about a mean, nasty, vindictive woman. She making joyless Behar look like a freaking Girl Scout. And that old battle axe, she's a handful. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this crap eating show on the road, so we can get out of here. All right, let's get it going here.
He wanted to do, but the last final point I'll make, I know that most people are saying, well, this was a kitchen table issue. This was about the cost of eggs. Donald Trump never talked about the cost of eggs.
He didn't? You sure? Okay.
From milk to eggs to meat, former President Donald Trump surrounded himself with grocery staples ahead of a news conference in Bedminster, New Jersey today.
Okay. Wait a minute. Maybe she wasn't 100% sure with that.
From milk to eggs to meat, former President Donald Trump surrounded himself with grocery staples ahead of a news conference in Bedminster, New Jersey today.
No. She said what she said. Well, no, hold on a second.
Last final point I'll make, I know that most people are saying, well, this was a kitchen table issue. This was about the cost of eggs. Donald Trump never talked about the cost of eggs.
I haven't seen Cheerios in a long time. I'm going to take them back with me.
Former President Donald Trump surrounded himself with groceries.
Grocery prices have skyrocketed. How can a family afford that? So when I win, I will immediately bring prices down.
Yesterday.
The last final point I'll make, I know that most people are saying, well, this was a kitchen table issue. This was about the cost of eggs. Donald Trump never talked about the cost of eggs.
Grocery prices have skyrocketed. Cereals are up 26%. Bread is up 24%. Butter is up 37%. Baby formula is up 30%. Flour is up 38%. And eggs are up 46%. And many items are up at much higher rates than that. Baby formula is up 30%, flour is up 38%, and eggs are up 46%. Up 30%, flour is up 38%, and eggs are up 46%. Up 30%, flour is up 38%, and eggs are up 46%.
The eggs that Sonny said that he didn't talk about. Okay, keep going, Orange Man.
Many items are up at much higher rates than that. Now Kamala is reportedly proposing communist price controls. She wants price controls. And if they worked, I'd go along with it too, but they don't work. They actually have the exact opposite impact and effect. But it leads to food shortages, rationing, hunger, dramatically more inflation. Their Inflation Reduction Act, by the way, was a disaster. It's what caused
I done the thing on the Inflation Reduction Act. Actually, it went towards that global warming initiative.
the inflation. Their Inflation Reduction Act was a con job. They actually admitted that it wasn't really for inflation that they did it. They don't know why they did it, but they named it the Inflation Reduction Act, which was a very nice name.
They know why they done it. And Reg, the bad guy, even chimed in on them saying, yeah, that he was catching heat when he was talking about it too. It didn't work. Well, it didn't work because the money wasn't applied to what they labeled it as. But anyway, there you have it. You know, it's some things really are just that simple. Sonny, I'm quite sure y'all have a gaggle of people around y'all that can do all kinds of research and everything, where you would have known that he actually did do this conference in New Jersey before you even said that. So well, maybe she figured, well, if they're listening to The View, they're probably dumb and stupid and full blown libtard like she is. So they're not gonna know, and they not gonna watch Orange Man having anything close to a news conference. Anyway, folks, there it is. He cracked me up saying, I ain't seen Cheerios in a long time. I'm gonna take them with me. I haven't eaten Cheerios and I couldn't tell you when. But anyway, now with that out of the way, let me throw this out. I'm no economist by no stretch of the imagination, but I know how to count money. Okay? I know when I go to the same grocery store I've been going to for years on end, and I get, my palate, my diet, my stuff, it don't change much. I drink the same brand of milk. You know, I get butter. I don't use margarine. Look, anything that flies and ants won't eat, I don't want it. I don't use margarine. You know, if I use anything, I use butter. I rarely ever, hardly ever use seed oils. None of that stuff there. But anyway, not getting into the plus and minus of that. I'll leave that up to AM1. What's up, AM1? I'll leave that up to him. But when I get the normal cuts of beef and whatever the stuff I get, and I give the girl $100 bill, I'm used to getting change back and walking off. And we're not talking 20 years ago. We're not talking 10 years ago. We're talking 2 years ago. But now she's standing there looking at me, and she's looking at the screen on the register. Holy crap, I need to give her $22 more. And they can talk about the economy is approved. The economy approved for people that live above the 13th floor in the ivory towers. That's a very small percentage of the American populace. Most of us don't live like that or up and around there. Most of us have to do for self, have to work for self, have to take care of our families ourselves. We don't have nannies and porters and all that other stuff. We're all that rolled up into one. So you can tell me whatever the hell you want. I know that the price of groceries have gone through the roof. And I'm in Texas. I see what our prices are compared to people mainly on the East Coast and the far West Coast. Man, y'all prices are even worse than ours. That's crazy. Well, at least we do have a little cheaper fuel, probably because we're closer to the refineries, so it don't have to travel as far to hit the pumps. But yeah. I mean, the $5 a gallon for a gallon jug of milk, $6 for 4 sticks of butter. I hear all the stuff. A bag of regular apples, you know, was $5, and Well, and so on and so on. You know, you want a good cut of steak, you better be prepared to pay for it, or you better learn to up your cooking skills and how to turn that cheaper cut of chuck or shoulder steak into something tender and palatable. Yes, it takes a little more effort, but you get to save a little bit of money or not spending money that we don't have. But don't talk to me about the economy and tell me that the chick that's ringing up my groceries at the HEB here is lying to me. She's not lying to me. She's not lying to me. She's not ripping me off. Groceries, that's one thing that affects everybody. Well, some people, well, gas don't affect me. I live in New York. I ride the subway. Gas don't affect me. I live in Baltimore. I ride the bus with Natasha, harassing her while she driving me around on the bus. You know, I live in Chicago. I ride the subway. You know, look, food prices affects everyone. And even though the people don't know, fuel prices do affect you because everything you buy got to the store by something that runs on gasoline or diesel. So when diesel prices go up, the people that transport the stuff have to charge more money. Therefore, the store has to sell it for higher to recoup what they had to pay for the higher transportation costs due to the increased rate of diesel fuel. So yes, it do. Indirectly, but it do. But be that as it may, all of us have to go to the Jewel, to the Myers, to Albertsons, to A&P, to Piggly Wiggly. I ain't been to Piggly Wiggly. That's where we shopped when I was in Louisiana. Or here in Texas, HEB. And I know all y'all, there's a bazillion and one different, grocery chains. I get it. Hey, tell me what grocery chain you shop at and tell me whether the groceries, the prices have increased over the past 2 or 3 years through the roof or not. That's all I got. Y'all be good. Be safe. Talk to y'all later. Bye.